In the vastness of the universe, where the distances between stars are measured in light years, there exists an array of phenomena that challenge everything we think we know about reality. Some are as ancient and familiar as the stars themselves, while others are so strange they lie beyond the edges of our understanding. Black holes, those cosmic giants that trap everything in their gravitational grip, are well known, even feared. But what if I told you there's something on the other side of the cosmic spectrum? Something that defies all reason? A white hole. In theory, it is the exact opposite of a black hole, an expulsion of matter, light, and energy, rather than an inescapable void. A force that pushes everything away, rather than drawing it in. A place where the very fabric of space-time is stretched and manipulated beyond our comprehension. But what if, just for a moment, you could step into this unfathomable phenomenon? What would happen if you dared to cross the event horizon of a white hole? And what might you discover about the universe and about yourself? Let's pause for a moment and understand what a white hole truly is. A black hole is easy to picture, a cosmic behemoth that devours everything in its path, bending space-time into an infinite singularity. Once something crosses its event horizon, there's no escape. But the white hole? That's a different beast entirely. A white hole is not an abyss. It is an expulsion. It forces matter, light, and energy outward, as though the very fabric of space-time itself is being unwound, flung across the cosmos. According to the laws of general relativity, space-time is fluid, and gravity is the force that bends it. A black hole creates a region where space-time is curved so drastically that it essentially traps everything inside, even light. But a white hole reverses this curvature. It doesn't allow anything to enter. Instead, everything bursts outwards in an intense, radiant explosion of cosmic material. It is as though the universe is pouring its essence out into the void, creating new stars, new galaxies, and perhaps even new realities in the process. But while a black hole has been observed countless times, no one has ever directly seen a white hole. In fact, some physicists suggest that white holes may only exist as a theoretical solution to Einstein's equations. They could be portals, gateways to other universes or dimensions, or maybe even time itself. Imagine yourself not as a spectator, but as the astronaut at the helm of a daring expedition into the heart of the unknown. The spacecraft you command is equipped with the most advanced technology humanity has ever created. Yet nothing could prepare you for what lies ahead. You approach the white hole. The stars surrounding you begin to stretch and elongate, bending into bright ribbons as though space itself is being pulled and twisted by some unseen hand. You feel an unsettling pressure, a tension that you can't explain, as if the very universe around you is holding its breath. The ship's sensors glitch in a way you've never seen before, their readings warping and distorting. Here, gravity behaves differently. It isn't pulling you inward like a black hole, but instead pushing you away, as if space is actively resisting your approach. The event horizon, the boundary that separates the observable universe from the unknown, is now within reach, yet it feels as though this boundary is not just physical, but metaphysical. You're on the cusp of crossing into a realm where the known laws of physics no longer hold sway. As you push forward, time itself begins to behave strangely, like a river flowing in reverse. You're in a place where time and space no longer obey the rules you've come to know. Time is no longer a steady stream, but a swirling eddy. It bends, compresses, and stretches with every passing second. As your spacecraft crosses the event horizon, you're struck by a profound realization. You are no longer just a traveler through space. You are a traveler through the very fabric of time itself. The normal laws of motion, of cause and effect, begin to blur. You could be moving forward in time, or you might be going backward. The event horizon is not just a boundary between space and space. It is a threshold between realities. The very concept of time becomes warped, a distortion so profound that you can no longer trust your senses. To an observer far from this place, your journey might appear to freeze in time, as though you are caught in an unending moment, forever suspended. But to you, the traveler, time might seem to accelerate. Events unfold in rapid succession before your eyes, galaxies and stars flashing by at speeds incomprehensible to the mind. Your own thoughts feel detached, as though they are traveling at a different pace than your body. Or perhaps your body is disconnected from time altogether. Inside the white hole, time dilation becomes something you cannot simply observe. You must experience it. Time does not flow forward or backward. It pulses, expands, contracts in ways that no human could have imagined. As you watch through the window, the universe itself seems to flicker in and out of existence. Galaxies explode into life, only to implode within seconds. Stars are born, live their full lifespans, and die in the blink of an eye, their light stretching and warping around the vessel. You watch, helplessly, as time compresses and expands, blurring the boundaries between past, present, and future. But it's not just the universe around you that is distorted, it's you as well. The very act of perception begins to alter. Your consciousness feels as though it is detached from the passage of time. A minute might feel like an eternity, or an eternity might pass in the briefest instant. It's as though your mind is simultaneously expanding and contracting with the cosmos, unable to hold on to any single moment, because there is no moment anymore. There's only an endless stream of time, folding in on itself, impossible to grasp. As you journey further into the white hole, the very nature of space and energy begins to unravel. The light around you bends into impossible shapes, as though the boundaries between reality and imagination are being stretched beyond recognition. What you're witnessing are not just particles or waves. They are the raw, unshaped forces of the universe, twisting and coiling into patterns that seem almost alive. This is where creation begins. The white hole may be a birthplace, the moment before the Big Bang, a source of cosmic radiation and energy, the very stuff from which galaxies and stars are formed. Or, perhaps, it is the endpoint of an ancient, collapsed universe, where all the material that has ever existed is being ejected into the void. The white hole doesn't simply create, it also destroys. The energy within it is so intense, so overwhelming, that even your advanced spacecraft struggles to maintain its structural integrity. Cosmic radiation pulses with every beat of the white hole's heart, and each pulse sends waves of energy through your vessel. You may feel as though you are being torn apart and remade, your atoms vibrating and reshaping under the forces of pure energy. In this place, you are not merely an observer. You are a part of the process. Your very existence is wrapped up in the creation of something much larger, something beyond your comprehension. Emerging from the white hole is not like returning from a black hole. No, there's no guarantee that you will find your way home. Instead, you may find yourself in an entirely new reality. Perhaps you emerge into a future version of the universe, where stars have burned out and new civilizations have risen. Or perhaps you find yourself in an alternate reality, where the laws of physics, time, or space work differently. Some theories suggest that white holes may be portals not just to other places, but to other dimensions or alternate timelines where different versions of reality unfold. Imagine stepping out of the white hole and finding yourself in a galaxy untouched by human hands. Or, perhaps, you've traveled so far into the future that humanity is nothing more than a distant memory, its once glorious civilizations replaced by advanced, unfathomable life forms. Would you even recognize this future world? Or would it be so alien that you feel like an intruder in a world that no longer resembles your own? The white hole remains an enigma, a cosmic riddle, perhaps never to be fully solved, a gateway to creation, destruction, and transformation. What if you entered a white hole? You would be embarking on a journey beyond time, beyond the boundaries of known space. A journey that would challenge everything you think you know about reality, existence, and the very nature of the cosmos. It is a place where the fundamental laws of the universe unravel, where past, present, and future cease to exist as we understand them. But one thing is certain: the journey would forever change you. The universe is vast, and its mysteries are infinite. To enter a white hole is to cross the threshold of understanding, to stand at the boundary of the known and the unknown. What you discover there, you may never be able to explain. But in the process, you will come to understand one undeniable truth: that the universe is far more mysterious and wondrous than we could ever imagine.